Hello and welcome everyone to part 39 of the Empire Total War Great Britain Darthmod Let's Play. You meet me on a rainy day, a very rainy day in fact, where I will be fighting an interception battle against the Marathons. They were moving some troops around, so I decided it would be the only fair thing to try and take them all out. This is kind of, I think, from all their numerous forces that just seem to randomly send one unit stacks around all the time. I'm going to try and hit these lancers with my cannons for now. Looks like they're probably going to run towards my infantry. Set up my cannons. I set up my units kind of facing the two various angles of the deployment zone that the Marathons could deploy in diagonally, so I thought to try and give myself the best chance to, you know, hit the enemy where I could. The rest of their forces, their main forces, are coming toward me now, so I'm just forming up, and I will have plenty of time to form up there. Meanwhile, my cannons is trying to sort of destroy the enemy ranks here. I'm going to form square with this unit already. The rest of my cavalry can pour in against their reinforcements here. I know these guys are lancers, but I'm going to try and flank them. If we can, I'm hoping we can push off this cavalry here with my squares. It's not a great view, I know, but hopefully we can do some damage. We have camels incoming, which is never going to end well with cavalry. But one can try. Try and get my cannons to hit these camels at close range. We might be able to get some sort of camel massacre going on. Meanwhile, I'm driving the rest of my cavalry in towards the Silidar Lancers over here. But let's take a look. We're going to keep square over here, but let's take a look at the enemy advancing on my lines here. I'm actually going to push forward a little bit. Not too worried about these Lancers if they do decide to go for me. I'm going to form square with this unit in a moment anyway. Spread out my lines a smidge more than they are currently. My men should have reasonably good lines of sight angles. These guys keep wavering and coming back. I'm just going to watch them here in case they do decide to go into my flank. My cannon's probably doing more damage to my own troops there. Let's get my cannons to stop that before I kill too much of my own cavalry. And I'm going to try and pull back towards my infantry over here with my cav, so the square can be effective against the camel nomads, which is what I'm going to retarget now my cannons against. That's what I intended to have them firing against. Check, these guys can actually see the enemy. Not as easily or as well as I'd hoped, so we're going to actually push very, very close to the enemy. And before these guys charge into the back, I'm going to form square with another unit, kind of pinning these guys in. But I'm bringing my cavalry round to actually charge into them now with all my force. These camel nomads starting to waver as the cannons fire round after round toward them. I'm going to bring my cavalry over here. And that's working nicely. Pushing forward with these infantry units here. These guys, I did purposely swing them round too far so that I could swing them round to flank with. And I'm going to bring my cavalry out over here to charge the infantry. Cause plenty of damage, hopefully. The camel gunners are broken. We do have more reinforcements incoming. We're going to deal with them in a moment. In fact, I'm going to bring 3 units of infantry round ready to face them when they do appear and become more of a threat. Meanwhile, more camel gunners to bring down. Plenty of targets for my cavalry to charge here within the Hindu warriors and Hindu musketeer ranks. Facing the wrong way, some of them as well. And they're going to be torn apart by my cavalry charge here. This should be rather devastating for them. But I can't afford to leave them in there too long, so I'm gonna pull back with all my cavalry and recharge the enemy shortly. The Hindu warriors took the brunt of the charge there, so they've taken quite a few losses. Now with the rest of my infantry here, we're going to flank round to meet the square. And I'm going to bring yet another unit round to face these camel gunners. All these camel nomads that have decided to return yet again. I'm going to get my cavalry to recharge before the camel gunners are upon them completely, but it looks like it's too late for that. Try and pull them away if I can. Meanwhile, getting the cannons to focus on these guys over here. Infantry, I'm hoping, will give a volley straight off. These guys are broken, but we'll see. Charged in with my cavalry once again here, but I'm probably weighing down my cavalry quite a considerable amount right now. With my cavalry, I'm going to bring them over to these Hindu musketeers in the flanks and just march on over with the rest of my infantry to take these guys down, although we have managed to create a break there with my units. Bring my cavalry over to the right once more, push up with my infantry to get these reinforcements now, which are now running amok. And a few men being killed there, knocked over by my cavalry, because they are charging through, going after these guys here. Thankfully, the majority getting up. We're going to try and kill these guys so that not many of them come back. Oh, and they're charging towards us. So engage in melee. That's the only thing for it at this stage. They're going to rout, but we're going to... They pushed through the enemy ranks, and it should be easy sailing from here. Push up over here, and the enemy should be upon our ranks very soon now. Bring my cavalry round. Try and target the musketeers in the middle that are in a nice square. About to charge these guys with more cavalry. We're going to push through with the cavalry in this direction. Going to get both of my cannon units switched to canister shot. Oh, well, we're going to target this unit here, but the broken will target this next one here. Across the line, though, my troops are holding rather nicely. Need to turn around with these two units because we've got Hindu musketeers coming for us. Cavalry to bring up to chase the routers off, but I don't think we'll be able to capture them all because they ain't no Pokemon. I made a catchphrase reference. Yeah. Pushing up on these guys over there. Bring more of my cavalry up, which I've got to watch those bloody camel gunners over here. Let's switch back to normal shot and target those camel gunners running across the field. Horrible rainy day for this battle. My men are doing the best in spite of all this. Most of them probably spread a little bit too thinly to be at maximum effectiveness of 3 rank fire. Just gonna sort that out now. But we're pushing forward and we're trying to chase them. Oh, I've got cavalry units stuck over here that I brought through, taking quite a few losses, but it should be fine considering the number of troops we're going to be taking down to the enemy. I don't particularly mind if I have to lose some cavalry over it. I'm going to try and charge these camel gunners with the amount of cavalry I've got moving up here. I'm hoping that I can do some damage. Rather than losing all my cav, of course. Camels, damn you strong camels. I'll bring a unit over just in case my cavalry can't hold that long. They managed to break my unit of cavalry, which is not good up here. Trying to smash them with shots from my artillery. All my infantry I'm just going to try and bring forward as soon as possible. Cavalry over here I'm going to pull back before I lose too many of them, because they are fighting a losing battle, although they have managed to trim the enemy gunners down quite considerably. Forming up to go with this unit on the end. Fend off the camel gunners. And with this one too. Let's turn these guys around. Now they've managed to fire the first few volleys off, which have routed these guys, along with this unit here. Completely broken now. Just these guys left here, which by cannon fire is trying to break through. Let's bring these guys around for some proper 3-rank fire volleys, because after that it is game over for the enemy on this battlefield. Trying to break through my squares, but they're going to find that incredibly difficult. And any moment they should break. Facing volleys from the other side, now the other flank, from my troops. And they are broken and defeated. We should get a victory any moment now. Intercepted the enemy, broken and repelled them. Huzzah for Great Britain. Anytime now. Oh, no, it's because we've got this unit over here. No musketeers taking out my cannons. You douches. Didn't even notice that. Damn, that's not going to go down too well. I've lost most of my cannon crew. We'll have to re-recruit you, but they are demi-cannons, so in a way, it's kind of a mercy. How did you get around me there? Not best pleased about that. Damn it. Wasn't watching the minimap. There's so much going on. Bring these guys round. In fact, if I can, I'll just bring all my cavalry out to smash into them. They're actually going to try and climb the walls, so I'm just going to smash into them with my cavalry and my general from all angles while they're vulnerable. Because they're trying to get inside the fort. And a few of them are going to get up on the walls. I'm going to assemble my infantry ready down on the floor for when they do. A few of them make it onto the walls. 2-rank fire. So a lot of them are getting up there now. All my cavalry is on the other side of the map, pretty much. Need to get really, really close. Come on, General. Charge round. Attack them before they shoot all your friends. And they are now coming back down the wall to deal with my threat, which is my General's bodyguard charging in to keep them busy. My infantry are about to get into range, so fall back, General, fall back. And now my general's glitched, so I'm going to try and get him to rout. Oh damn, that's bad. I gave him a charge order. Just probably killed a lot of my own men there. But that'll do the job. There we go, close victory. Just end it there, Lionheart, before you kill more of your own men in the massacre that ensued. But we should, the key point is we should have taken out more of the enemy than I killed of my own men. So we lost 598, but the enemy lost 2,610. So I'm quite happy with that. Any victory against the Marathons is a good victory right now. That's sending their forces back, plus a lot of their reinforcements will now be defeated. That's that main army that came up from their southern province. The Mughals pushing over there for now, which is fine. We're trying to unify India, at least in the south now. Doing rather well in the north. And we have the rest of the intern phase to go over, which will give us good insight into what's going on in the rest of the world. Mainly right now, Denmark. Come on, man. How many ships have you got, Denmark? I will skip you if you're not faster. Everybody likes to see a faction move, but not just all their ships all the time. And what we got here? We've been attacked. We're defending against a force of Marathan attackers. Fair enough. I will fight this myself to bring them down because that's going to work a lot better. Several troops they had ready there. A few camel gunners, my old favourites, but I really do outnumber them here, so it shouldn't be too difficult to smash them. Okay, so we are ready to go, and they're attacking me, so I can just get up on the walls. Where is their deployment zone? Can I see one? Can I see one that's over here from this side, all the way over to there? So I need to defend this wall and that wall. So I'm going to get them all down on the floor first, and then we'll start again as such. Also give me a chance to weed off those that are a little bit weaker, such as these guys. Because I want kind of the best units I can have on the walls. It's really annoying that the deployment is so horrific for walls in here on Empire, but it will have to do. They'll have to form up once I actually get into game, or into the battle. Grenadiers up on here, which should do well. I'll try and get my rangers up here as well, in between the men and the marksmen, because they should get some good shots off with their obviously increased range. And then my cannons are going to be at the back here, unlimbered but not fire at will on canister shot if I need to use it as a last resort, using my general here and a few small units to hold the central square. Let's start the deployment. Or start the battle, rather. Oh, I've got a unit of cavalry outside. Pull you in, please. My units, now suddenly they're forming up to get on the cannons. So those that are not on cannons can basically get off them. And they will form up down on the floor, because otherwise they may well be shooting through my backs. And we don't want that now, do we? Don't know if the skirmishes are going to be useful or not here. The marksmen have got on the walls. Ah, there we go. We can get the marksmen involved, or the Rogers Rangers. And in come the enemy. Cannons being fired off the wall. Ooh, that just skimmed over. And there goes the first volley from my colonial line infantry. As the enemy comes forward, should be quite an easy defense, this. Not going to lie. Quite confident in my troops. Hoping that all the enemy comes forward. They're camel gunners, otherwise it's going to be incredibly annoying. I'll have to sally out and defeat them. But we'll see as the enemy comes towards me here. My Northumberland Fusiliers ready and waiting to slay the armed peasantry marching toward them. But nobody on the cannons, unfortunately. Or at least if they are, no one's firing. Come on, men. Sort your lives out. Ready to fire. But I think we've got more troops down the line which are interested in firing on these guys. Which is fine. Skirmish is ready. Oh, what have we got over here? My cavalry never decided to actually charge in the fort. That's great. Cheers, yeomanry. We'll charge them here anyway. Probably works out alright in the end anyway to clear them off the walls. Or from attempting to get up on the walls. Anyway, the yeomanry charging in against the Bargier infantry. Should be a win for the cavalry. It already looks like it is, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to sally out very soon because it looks like the enemy is stopping in their advance. And unless I want this to go on forever, then that would suck. But I also... Why is this gate open? That's glitched. Great. Got a few units stuck down here, holding it open for them. Cheers, dudes! Let's charge in with the cavalry. I'll send these units outside to tempt the enemy in, along with this unit of cavalry, which can go for the... Oh no, it can't go for the camel gunners, that would be suicide. We'll go for these musketeers out here. Be a perfect target. Rest of my cavalry over here, charging into the armed populace, should have them destroyed relatively soon. Which is a good thing. And cavalry here just about to charge into the musketeers, although we've got Pindari horsemen coming towards us, so let's kind of change the charge there. And we've also got the camel gunners. This could turn out horribly wrong. Oh dang. A heroic death for my general, who was in that yeomanry unit, which I didn't realise. And the yeomanry getting smashed by the Pindari horsemen. Pull back if they can. Pull back, pull back, pull back. To the wall, to the wall. It's fine, thankfully it is only yeomanry. Form up quick, chaps. Don't want to take all bloody, yeah. More units moving around the side. Cavalry. This unit, flank outside, please. I do need you to move. My units here need to get out that gate rather than being pillocks about it. Charge out, come on. Stop being idiots. Forward. All of you, spew out of the gate, please. Come on, men. Come on, because the enemy's firing on you already. Which is not cool. I think I've got most of them moving. I'll probably have to give them a move order a few more times, because otherwise they're going to be complete idiots. Move, damn it! I'll give you a kick up the arse. Unfortunately, that's not spurring the enemy into movement as I'd hoped, but I have to hope that they will fire from this setting here, and I'm also got to hope that they can move the crap out of here, out of this gateway, although it seems to be being assaulted by several troops. I need these guys to come out the gate too to attack the camel nomads over here, so I'm actually going to put it on fast forward while we deal with this buggy movement of my troops. Thankfully some of them are firing out here, which is good, otherwise this would take forever, waiting for all the troops to move out the doors. Mainly because we'll move all the way up here to catch up to the camel nomads that are refusing to move up here. And now I have cavalry, which I'm going to just station behind them. Form square very quickly, please. Otherwise the camels are going to kill you all, and the square is still forming up because they're still streaming on in. We are managing to kill quite a few of the camels though, so it's working. And it should result in a win in the end, which is just good news. can't charge in against the camels there. Oh, dudes, what are you doing? Go to square. Whatever you do, do not come out of square to attack camels. It will end very badly for you. We can actually play it now because we can probably finish them off. Pushing against the camel gunners. These guys be gone. Catch up to them there. We've got more camel gunners down here. Oh no, these guys must have dismounted at some point. Oh, we've broken them there. I'm hoping that means it's a win. Thank you. End the battle. Heroic victory. Really? A heroic victory? Okay, so we lost 246, which is I'm pretty happy with that, and the enemy lost 841. Good, good. Look at the kills. Colonial line infantry, well done to you all there. Well done, sirs. And they're pulling back now. And finally, we get through the end turn phase. Repair. Ooh. Much I want to repair that college. Brothel. Ah, some of you were telling me as well to destroy all the temples and what have you, as that will be causing, you know, obviously negative things. Converts to Hinduism, so let's dismantle that, make them Protestant, convert them or die. So that's the next place I want to move down here, because it's got a huge amount of income. Probably one of the biggest in the area. This army though, I'm going to quickly swoop in here and attack. Demand surrender, it's accepted, we claim a new region, and now we really are going in for the kill against the Marathans. Okay, exempt them from taxes there. These guys are already exempt. Keep them that way for now. Let's upgrade that. Army here's replenishing, let's replenish these guys if we can. Same over here. My army attack. Let's replenish them. And they should be good to go. Good to go soon, actually. We might even be able to start bringing them down to put the final presses on the Marathans. They've got an army here, but actually I could push in towards Bearer, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going towards Bearer here. Exempt them from taxes for a turn. We'll still get reasonable income even still. We can take out Nagpur, and then we have cut them off completely there, and it's just down to 3 final regions now. Marathans are dying. Actually, they have another region up in the top 4 regions, Kashmir. So after that, I can move on the Mughals. So I'm going to kind of keep these 2 armies probably stationed where they are, so that the Mughals don't get any funny ideas about trying to push south. This army is going to be the biggest one to take once these guys are replenished. Actually, I maybe have to bring one army down, which may well be this one. But I do have this force here, which once it's replenished, I'm keen to push in with. Obviously, these guys need replenishing too. My Highlanders can push in south here, and I think I've got a few troops arrayed at Ceylon, which I'll quickly bring up as reinforcements. Not too many, I know, but every little helps here right now. Going to attack their port here. Pop my guys off the ship. And jump them into Mysore right now. Can't unexempt them from tax there just yet. We've got my ships holding down all these ports all along the way. We have a 5th rate here. So we need to repair that port, but let me bring my my 5th rate down here to attack the port as well. Keep them in there. Need to repair that. All the ports need repairing all the way down the line. That'll be something we do soon. But anyway, it looks like we really have tipped scales in our favour, especially taking out all those units in that first battle, all those random ones that were just picking off my guys all along the way. I will be searching for more religious buildings, but I think that was the main one there actually. Ah, no, there's another one, which is obviously converting the population. So if we can destroy them, bring in churches, that should help alleviate some tensions eventually, I hope. They're actually upgrading that one there. But yes, as always, hope you enjoyed this part. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Check out my 1000th video. Link to that is in the description, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.